gentlemen, and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke, and this is the Bradley Moore Project. Now, just before we kick things off, I just want to say that this is going to be quite a short one today because unfortunately, two factors made it rather difficult for me to get the drone out today. First one being the fact that people are on site today, so we wanted to try and respect them and actually keep distance and whatnot. And unfortunately, the second one being the weather. Now, this is one of the more major factors for a lot of the drone flyers here. And it's one of the factors that's going to probably stop us from doing drone footage on a weekly basis in the future. Well, it's going to be like intermittent, I'll say that at the very least. Weather and wind are a massive factor. But unfortunately, that is part of one of the cautions of the job, unfortunately. You're not able to actually get your footage as good as you want, or you're not able to get out for as long as you want because of weather and all sorts of other factors. But today, we're going to have a little look over this and everything we are looking at now in the South Stand. Everything is coming along as usual. Notice the little concrete slabs, they look a little bit darker than usual. I always thought they were actually closer to white, but looking at them here, they almost look like a sort of medium grey. Also, one thing you probably notice right now, in the South Stand, they've got the first piece of the roof terrace up. So that little piece there is part of the section, and I do believe that's going to be the joining point for the left and centre point. So what's going to probably happen is you're going to see the left piece coming in, and it's probably going to arch slightly around the stadium itself. It's only ever so slight, but it's enough to see when you're going to see it from the west stand, but it's definitely going to have a slight arch around. Now, when I say arch around, I don't mean like the curve that you see on the stadium that you can actually see in the north stand right now. It's more like a slight warp to the side to try and actually bring everything around and into shape. You're probably going to see that in the near future, but it's great to see the roof terraces coming up on the south stand. And now looking at the west stand, we can see that the stand itself is coming along rather nicely. So we're almost at the height of the corner point. So at that point, you're probably going to start seeing the likes of the seating and everything coming into place. Now, if you have a little look over, you can actually see over into the east stand right now, and they've got they call them cone concrete panels, I believe. You've got them already and in place on the east stand, so they're going to start seeing the concrete stairs and everything coming in for the seats and everything. So that'll be one to look forward to in the future as well. So we're going to have both the roof and the seating for the east and west. So there'll be definitely an area to focus on there in the near future. It won't just be roof, 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 roof. It's going to be more roof, stands, everything in general. And as we move over to the north stand, this is the reason why this video is so short. Unfortunately, as I said with the wind today, it was blown from south to north, and as we get into the north stand in a second, you'll see that the drone does actually get taken by the wind, and I had to do a lot of extreme maneuvers to try and get it out of the current of air that was trying to take it from Bramley Moor all the way down to bloody Canada Dock. That was rather terrifying, I'm going to say that. It has happened in the past, and it is very difficult to try and get it down and get it out the way. But yeah, I did get enough footage here so we can actually see the arch coming in on the north stand roof. So we're going to see something very similar to that in the south stand in the near future. But as you can tell right here, I was not able to get too much. Also, just very quickly before the video ends, you're going to see two little temporary blue things. They are going to be support points. But in any case, I'd like to thank you very much, guys, and peace. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I would like to just say what's going to probably happen, as you guys have already known by now. Patreon is going to be closed very soon, within the next couple of days. But what we are doing is we have opened the YouTube membership, so you can get the same perks and benefits and what you normally get. So we've got the usual stuff. You got the £1 cup of coffee tier, where you just reach into your pocket, getting yourself £1 and saying, "Look, I like what you're doing, mate. Here's £1 on me, get yourself a cup of coffee." That's the essential gist of the cup of coffee tier. Now, we have got also the School of Science Superfan tier. Now, if you're part of that tier on YouTube, what's going to happen is you're going to get early access to Bramley Moor footage, ad-free content. So whether I'm doing this, whether I'm doing something in a vlog style for any of the wider community, whether I'm doing a podcast, all that sort of stuff is ad-free because I know ads are annoying. And you will also be getting your name in the sidebar. When that comes back, that's when we start getting YouTube members. Now, there is another thing that you can do as well. If you want to help the channel but you do not want to commit to a monthly subscription, you can always give a super thanks. Now, what we will be doing is the super thanks will also be like a separate thing inside the sidebar. So let's say you donate a few pounds or £2, you'll get your name in the sidebar as part of the super thanks, and that is essentially it. You're basically doing the cup of coffee tier, but on a one-time basis. That's the essential gist of the super thanks. You're happy with what we're doing. You want us to carry on doing it. You want to help us improve our gear, get better stuff, help with the lights. Because the lights that I've got right now that are actually shining on me to make me look clear as anything, those were provided by fans of the channel through their donations and through their pledges. Likewise with the microphones I've got in my ears right now, those were provided by Patreons through their pledges and donations. So doing this sort of stuff does help the channel significantly. We always improve the stuff, and any donations go straight back into the channel. Honestly, I've got a separate account for all this sort of stuff. It goes, and it's purely just for school science stuff. So if, say in the future, either the drone breaks or we need to upgrade it, there's money in the side that you guys have provided so we can get a better drone in and we can do better stuff. Or whether I need to rent a really high-end drone. So if I need to rent a Matrice for a couple of weeks in order to get really super high detail stuff so we can get super close in with the optical zoom and all that other lovely stuff. So these are the sort of things that you guys will be contributing towards. You're not putting money in my pocket, you're putting money into the channel's pocket so we can provide you with better content. But in any case, guys, that was about 3 to 4 minutes of me rambling, so I will leave it here. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and the next time you see us, Everton will have just played Leicester on bonfire night of all things. So let's hope there's more than just fireworks outside the stadium. Take care, guys, and peace.